In today's video, we're diving into the role electrolytes play in triathlon training, especially on race day. By the end of the video, you'll have a strong understanding on how to improve your performance by hydrating correctly. Let's get started. So what exactly are electrolytes and why are they so important? Electrolytes are minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium, and they help provide critical functions of your body. Think muscle contractions, nerve signaling, and also to help regulate bodily fluid. When you sweat, you're not just losing water, you're losing these vital electrolytes that help regulate these bodily functions. Countless studies, some even published in the Journal of Sports Medicine, indicate that even a loss of 2% body weight due to sweat can impair endurance performance. This loss in sweat is typically full of vast amounts of electrolytes, including sodium, which has been proven to improve endurance performance in long race efforts. In a study published by the Journal of Applied Physiology, Nutrition and Metabolism, they found that sodium plays a key role in improving cycling performance in hot weather conditions. But the key isn't just to drink more water. In fact, drinking water and overhydrating without electrolytes has been proven to be connected to a condition called hyponatremia, which is when the sodium in your blood gets dangerously low. This condition can cause fatigue, nausea, and other life-threatening complications, so drinking water is not enough and you need to also be hydrating with electrolytes. In countless studies, it has been shown that the volume of sweat someone produces is very different from person to person. The amount of electrolytes you need is dependent on your sweat rate, race conditions, and environmental conditions. Let's walk through how you could calculate a sweat rate for you. Step 1 to measure your sweat rate is to measure yourself before your workout. Let's say we have an athlete who weighs 70 kilograms or 154 pounds. We note down the weight before a workout. Next, you want to measure your sweat rate for 1 hour of working out. You are going to perform a 1-hour workout, either running or biking. And during this workout, you're going to make sure to not consume any hydration, fluids, or any nutrition. And if you do, you have to keep track of how much you consume. After the workout, you're going to weigh yourself again. In our example, say an athlete weighs 69.5 kilograms or 153 pounds after the workout. That equates to a 0.5 kilogram loss in weight, or roughly 1.1 pounds. That weight difference is then used to calculate our sweat rate. If you consumed any fluids or nutrition, you got to make sure to add that to the total weight loss you just calculated. The next step is to calculate your sweat rate. By knowing how much weight you lost during that workout, you can convert this to liters. 1 kilogram is roughly equal to 1 liter of water. So what you can do is say our athlete, they lost half a kilogram of weight. This roughly equates to 500 milliliters of water per hour. The next step is to calculate your electrolyte concentration based on your sweat rate. Electrolyte concentration in your sweat is very different from person to person, but a general rule can be that in 1 liter of sweat, the average person loses 1,100 milligrams of sodium, 220 milligrams of potassium, 22 milligrams of calcium, and 11 milligrams of magnesium. So for our example athlete who had a sweat rate of 0.5 liters per hour, he would have lost an estimated 550 milligrams of sodium, 110 milligrams of potassium, 11 milligrams of calcium, and 5.5 milligrams of magnesium per hour. If you perform this calculation yourself, it should give you a good idea of what you need per hour of working out. And as long as you do it in similar conditions to what you will be racing in, it's a good estimate to figure out what you need on race day. Here are a few practical strategies you can take to make sure you nail your hydration on race day. Being hydrated before your race is one of the most important things. In a study from Nutrition Reviews, they found that you should be sure that you're drinking 5 to 10 milliliters per kilogram of body weight up to 2 hours before your race. During your race, one of the easiest points to hydrate is on the bike. We recommend having a front hydration system on your bike just to make sure that hydration is as easy as possible. If you aren't able to have a front hydration system, you can ensure that you have multiple bottles with you with the proper amount of fluids and electrolytes during your race. When you get to the run, it's best to focus on making sure that when you hydrate, you take small sips. When you're on the run, I recommend having a bottle with you that you can have as a throwaway bottle. That bottle you can carry with you, put your electrolytes in and water, and have it set to what you need, and carry it through the run for the first little bit, and once you're out, throw that bottle away at an aid station. The most important thing during the race is to make sure you monitor the signs of dehydration. If you feel dizzy, bloated, or fatigue at all, you got to make sure that you're adjusting your hydration accordingly. Now, let's clear up some misconceptions people have about hydration. Myth number one is people believe you do not need electrolytes if it's not hot out. This is false. Your body is still losing electrolytes even if it's cold. Myth number two is that you can rely on thirst to indicate when you need to hydrate. This is false. When you rely on thirst, you are typically behind the point when you become dehydrated. You are going to be super far behind and you're not going to be able to get rehydrated and you're likely to cramp, fatigue, or not be able to finish your race. So always hydrate before you feel thirsty. Myth number three is that more electrolytes are always better. This is slightly true. It's always better to be on the higher side of hydration. However, if you have too many electrolytes and too much fluid, this can lead to GI distress and can cause an imbalance, which is just as bad as being dehydrated. Now, if you're looking for an easier way to put all of this information into practice, I highly recommend the Exact Fuel app. I am a little biased because I am a part owner of the company, but the app allows you to have your own personalized sweat rate and be able to take in all of your race day information, workout data, environmental conditions, and other biometric indicators, and build a comprehensive race day hydration strategy personalized to you. I've seen firsthand how this app has been able to be beneficial to countless athletes, and it could be beneficial to you. The app is 100% free, and you can connect it with your Strava to get all of your workout data right then and there. We also offer an electrolyte drink mix, which is based on what you lose in sweat versus daily values of some of our competitors. This electrolyte drink mix is cutting edge and pairs greatly with our app, and if you are looking for a great drink mix to go along with your next race, I highly recommend. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you learned something or have any other questions, please let us know in the comments below. And I hope you guys do well in your next race and stay properly hydrated. See you in the next video.